You're playing a little bit hard to get, but you know, I understand. I am trying to whack you with a piece of bamboo, and I'm sure you don't really like that. This is my Japanese-inspired base area nestled within this cozy bamboo jungle. We've been surviving in this world for almost 700 days, but there is something that I have not done yet, and that is the dragon fight. Now you may have seen people slay the dragon with netherite or diamond tools, or maybe even gold just for a bit of a challenge. But have you ever seen someone kill the dragon with just a stick of bamboo? Because today, my friends, that's what we're going to attempt to do. Because we're living in a bamboo jungle, and because I just made this beautiful bamboo farm, I thought it would be kind of fun and a bit of a challenge if we tried to kill the dragon using a piece of bamboo here instead of regular weapons. But before we can do any of that, we need to prepare for this fight, locate the stronghold, and activate the portals to the end. But first things first, we need to collect up some supplies for this fight, so we're going to grab a water bucket, bed, boat, carved pumpkin, and some potions. And instead of using random pillaring blocks, I want to try using scaffolding for the first time. Because usually when I use pillaring blocks, I end up just having a giant pillar. I get knocked off of it. I don't get those pillaring blocks back. So what we're going to do is add to our little stash here. We're going to be adding in the scaffolding instead of having usual pillaring blocks. I am bringing some of these just in case, but I first need to clear out the ender chest that I had full of other items, so we're just going to put these things back in here for now. Maybe I'll bring a golden apple just in case, but for the most part, we've got most of everything that we'll need. We've got the water bucket, we've got a bed, we've got slow fall potions, and we've got strength potions, a carved pumpkin to wear. I'm bringing my brush just in case we find something along the way, but we need to grab a boat, and I also need to collect the most important thing, which is ender pearls, which means looking for endermen to kill and hopefully not die. While I do have a few ender pearls, this is not going to get us far, so we're going to go out hunting for endermen, and I'm probably gonna go to the nether to do it, which might be interesting, but hopefully not. Let's get the more difficult task out of the way and go into the nether to get some ender pearls. So let's take some pillaring blocks with us. We've got a boat in here, so let's grab our little boat. I don't like that you have a crossbow. Slightly concerning, not gonna lie. Okay, I see an enderman. I'm staring at the enderman, but because I am too far away, they do not see me. I will take that. Interesting. Okay, guess we have to get closer to our little friend. Hello, sir. Can you please go in there? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Can you just go in the boat? Yes, thank you very much. And boat for you. Thank you very much. Ender pearls should be enough. Having 20 ender pearls is probably a little much for going to the stronghold and opening up the portal, but I have plans for the other ender pearls that we don't use today. Now it's time to make all of our ender pearls, and we have all of our blaze rods down here. So let's go and get a bunch of blaze powder and make a bunch of ender eyes. With the nether trip out of the way, the next thing we need to do is get sugarcane, because I want to get a bunch of rockets together for when we do find the wings in the end. So we've been collecting some sugarcane down here by our edge. The other thing we need to grab is mending and unbreaking from our little librarians. So we grabbed our mending book, an unbreaking 3 book, combined them on the anvil, and we next wanted to make a banner to put on our shield for the dragon fight. So we set down our loom, grabbed a line banner and added black dye to it, and then chose the masoned pattern. Added green dye to that, and then again chose the masoned pattern. Added white dye to that and chose the pally pattern. And lastly, added white dye and chose the bend sinister pattern. So if I show you guys, this is gonna be what it looks like. So if you wanna make this in your own world, those are the steps. And look at this, we've got a shield matching us living in our little bamboo jungle. Now it is time to go out on our adventure. I'm very nervous, but also excited, but let's see where our first ender eye goes. Okay, we have our direction. Let's get going. Okay, here we go. We've made it, guys. Look at that. I spy. And if any of you are wanting the coordinates for this place, that is what you can write down if you are playing in this seed as well. But let's start looking around. Okay, so this is the direction that we came from, and I want to make sure I remember this so that we know how to get out of here, but let's just start looking around. I think I just saw one of the libraries, so let's go look in here. I'm gonna put my shield up just in case there's anything. Oh, okay. So we bridged through the library, checked the first chest and found a eye trim and a book. In the second, we found a second eye trim and 2 more enchanted books. And of course, we couldn't resist taking a bunch of bookshelves with us. After grabbing some bookshelves, we left that library and looked to our side and found the portal room. Then we quickly filled the lava in so we would be safer. If you guys are playing along and want to know where this is where you can find it. And now we just get to put the eyes in. I'm glad that I brought a lot of eyes because they don't really have a lot of options. Okay, here we go, guys. And just like that, the portal is open. We're 1 step closer to fighting that dragon. I am a little bit nervous, but then again, I always am nervous for the dragon fight. We're gonna put on our carved pumpkin, and we have the most important piece, the bamboo that's going to kill the ender dragon. So I guess here goes nothing. We're going into the end. I've got my pumpkin on, we've got our ender chest with us, and all that we have left to do is hop on in here and see what is before us. And we jump. We're loading. Oh, we're in the end and I'm scared. Okay, here we are. There's the dragon. Okay. Whew. Now I'm glad I brought the pillaring blocks. Now we just have to be very careful and hopefully get out of the way so that they don't get their dragon's breath on me quite yet. Hi, dragon. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna come up over here. Ooh, but I will grab your dragon's breath. Let's grab some of this dragon's breath really quickly. Ooh, nice. I have a feeling I'm gonna get hit again. Yep. All right, here we go. Let's start towering up, and we're gonna drink some slow falling now. And we'll start towering up. And there we go. And we'll get this one. Perfect. Let's get this one. Awesome. Can I get this one a little bit lower? Got it. Let's try to get this one really far away. A little bit too low. There we go. Okay, and now we can just float our way down, collect up all of our scaffolding, and grab the other ones that are on the other pillars. Pretty simple and straightforward. This is actually like way nicer. I like love using the scaffolding trick. Let's see if I can get this. Perfect, awesome. I'm actually going a lot quicker than I usually do. Move out of the way of the dragon's breath. And let's grab this one. Perfect. Wow, I'm actually going very fast in comparison to how fast I normally do this. Okay, the dragon's on the other side, so this helps me out quite a bit. And then just like so. Okay, and this is the last one. Now, I think I'm just gonna try to float down here and get a little bit closer. Okay, so let's just first see if we can get underneath her. And I want to see how much we... Oh, that is scuffed. I don't like that. Why is it doing this? Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. Oh, okay. Well, that was an absolutely terrifying glitch. I did not like that one bit. Okay, you're gonna perch? Even better. And I'm okay. Woo, that was a very long yeet. Oh my goodness, but we have slow fall, so we're totally okay. You're playing a little bit hard to get, but you know, I understand. I am trying to whack you with a piece of bamboo, and I'm sure you don't really like that. But can you just come down here? Are you gonna perch yet? I think you're gonna perch, so we'll drink our strength potion. We've got strength for 8 minutes, so this should be good. Are you gonna perch? Yes. You're perching. Perfect. No, 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 don't do that. All right. Oop, gotta get out of the dragon's breath. Okay. Gotta come in from behind her. Okay, we're getting close. We've almost got her, guys. We've almost got her. We're killing the dragon with a piece of bamboo. We did it! Look at that! We got the dragon, and I used a piece of bamboo to kill the dragon. Look at that XP and the egg. Oh, I almost died, too. That would have been interesting. Oh my gosh, I was on half a heart. I didn't even realize. We did it. We got the ender dragon killed with a piece of bamboo, representing our area, living in our bamboo jungle. But look at that. Oh my gosh. And there's our prize. We quickly covered up the portal home so the egg wouldn't fall through, and then we gave the egg a good boop and used the torch to help us pick it up. And there we go. The next generation. Look at that. We got the egg. Oh my gosh. I am so happy. The last time I fought the dragon, I actually died at least once. And this time we didn't die at all. And I would count that as a huge win for me. When we went over to the end gateway, we realized it was suspended above the void. So we very carefully made ourselves a staircase up to it. And we also decided to create a box around it to make sure that we were super safe and wouldn't fall off. Okay, and we pearl in, remote getaway, okay, and we're really safe. I'm marking the screenshot of where I am right now so I know where to go back to, but okay, we are in the end. We are looking for a ship, So let's get exploring.
Many minutes later.
Okay, there's a ship finally. We are so far away. I feel like I've been traveling for so long. But we have a ship in sight, so now we just need to make our way over. All right, we're under the ship pretty much, and luckily none of the pieces are gonna fall into the void. So let's just start scaffolding our way all the way up into the end ship, and then quickly, the city at the end of the game. We did it! Yay! Okay, we need to make it over before Mr. Growly Gargle Face tries to get us. We started attacking the shulker that was guarding our elytra, and once we took care of them, we went to go grab our new wings. We've got wings now! Yay! With wings acquired, we looted the 2 chests on the ship and then realized we forgot an anvil, so we couldn't enchant our elytra, nor did I bring wood or a crafting table if we did find enough iron. Nice. So we kept looting the ship, grabbing the dragon head, a few end rods, and we started attacking some of the shulkers in hopes of collecting a few shulker shells. Okay, and now we're going to try flying, so let's go for a fly. Look at this. Oh, this feels so good to have wings. Oh, I love this so much. Once we had 4 shulker shells, we called it good and headed back to the safety of our base area. Wow, look at our area. It's so cute from the air, and we have the wings so we can really enjoy it. Wow, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. And we finally have wings. Oh, it feels so good. The next thing that we're gonna work on is putting away all the goodies we were able to find, and then we're going to start clearing out space to start building our dragon's temple. As far as where we're going to be building our dragon's temple, I want to put it right on top this hill right here. And that way we can kind of look over everything that we have. Our dragon's temple will be towering over everything, and I think it's gonna look super cool. But we are gonna need to make a pretty winding staircase to make it all the way around the mountain and up to the build. So what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll still use this bridge, and we'll make a winding curvy path go all the way around the mountain, kind of like a spiral, and then we'll have our build sitting on top. So we do have a lot of terraforming to do. Now, before I start terraforming up this mountain, I need your guys' help to name our little piece of bamboo that we killed the dragon with. I still can't believe I literally used a piece of bamboo and killed the dragon with it. Drinking the strength potion was a super helpful thing to do. It made the dragon get killed a lot faster, but I want to name this piece of bamboo since it was the thing that helped us kill the dragon, and it is going to be held in a special place in our dragon temple, kind of like a museum for the artifacts. So let me know in the comments below what name we should give our piece of bamboo that helped us slay the dragon. And while you guys are thinking of names for our little special bamboo piece, I'm gonna start terraforming this. And just like that, our cozy little path is completed. Now, if anybody likes long plays, I did actually make a long play of the path progress of this whole thing being made. So if you enjoy long plays, you can go watch that on my channel after this video if that's your vibe. It is time for us to start working on the actual build that's gonna go up top here. And it's going to be our dragon's temple, where we're gonna showcase all the items we got in the end, like the egg, the dragon's head, the bamboo piece that we killed the dragon with, and a few other different artifacts from the end. And I have started collecting up some resources for building this. So you can tell our main color palette is going to be mangrove, dark oak, and we are using quartz. So I guess all we have left to do is take a nap and get building this up. And just like that, we have the shell of our dragon's temple all done. Now, as far as layers on the inside, this is what I have so far. We are gonna put the dragon egg on this pedestal right here. I'm thinking I almost want to have some end crystals encased here. We're gonna put some like clear glass, so it's kind of like they are the protective alarm system if someone tries to take the egg. They go off and kills the person. And I mean, it could kill the egg, but you know, we're gonna go with it just being the protective thing. And the second layer is where we're going to stick our dragon head. And I think I've seen a few different people use end rods and then chains to kind of create like a katana. So I'm going to set this up so that our dragon's head has the katana going through it, just to, you know, remind us that we slayed the dragon. And we are going to put our special dragon slaying piece of bamboo next to the dragon as well. Since these rooms look very sterile right now, I'm going to start doing some decorating of this place, and I think this is going to be such a great addition to our area. Now, the next thing I want to add in is the end crystals, and I am a little bit nervous to try this because I could blow everything up that I've built so far. So we are going to be very careful in doing this. This is the block where the end crystal will actually sit, and we're just going to mirror this on the other side as well. So putting in some obsidian right there. And then I like the idea of having some of the end stone around this, just so we can actually kind of grow up some of the purple little block things. And I think it'll look really cool. We'll see how it actually looks, but I'm just going to add some in on the sides here. And we're going to add some of the end stone around where the egg is going to be as well, just to kind of remind it of, you know, its home. Next, we're going to go flying and go and grab what we need to actually make the end crystals. Now we're smelting up some glass, but while we're waiting for that, we're going to grab our 2 ghast tears, 2 eyes of ender, and now we have enough glass to allow us to make 1 of the end crystals. Ooh, this is scary. This is basically a bomb in my inventory, and we're just gonna not click on it. We're going to be very careful. And we've got enough glass to make our second end crystal. Ooh, it's so scary. First things first, we add the glass panes to keep all of the explodiness inside the glass and keep me from accidentally clicking on it. Now we're gonna add in the chorus flowers, and let's put one right there and one right there. I think that will look really pretty. We're putting a live end crystal. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna keep this out of my inventory, and now just don't right click on it. Okay, it is cased in glass, and that looks so cool. Just adding some more magical elements to different aspects of this place. I think it will look really cool when we're all done with this, but I already like this a lot. This is already looking really cool. And we've got more books to add into our chiseled bookshelves that we're just going to scatter around, and if we ever need to grab extra books for enchanting or anything, we can just stop by in here and grab a bunch of books. Adding in the chain so that the katana has kind of a little handle there, just like that. And we're adding the dragon egg right there. And I use the end rods to kind of make it look like there are bars kind of protecting, kind of like a jail cell to keep everybody away from the dragon egg. But I think this is looking so cool. Now we add in the chorus fruit, and last but not least, the end crystal. And we've got 2 end crystals all set up to protect the dragon egg. Now, I would say this temple is pretty much done. I just want to first add some leaves to the top of this, so we're gonna do that right now. And just like that, we have a bunch of pretty leaves decorating the roof of our little temple, and I love it. I also love how you can see the end crystals bobbing up and down. It just adds so much life to the area. But now that our temple is done, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you enjoyed everything we did today. We defeated the dragon, we killed it with using a stick of bamboo, which works really well because, I'm surrounded by bamboo, as you can tell behind me. And we were able to come back from the end successful and victorious and make this wonderful dragon's temple. We made a level dedicated to displaying the dragon egg and another level dedicated to the dragon head, also showcasing the Eyes of Ender that led us to the stronghold, the carved pumpkin we wore to fight the dragon, and of course, the very piece of bamboo we used to kill the dragon. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have not already, and I'm gonna get to work terraforming this mountainside, so hopefully next time this will be looking much prettier. Thanks for hanging with me today. I'll see you next time.